adwe yam say we no am ahu na no ano no bi beba bio dan ya ohu ni nyina no asefra na ye ma abu afaso na kyese dan pa o na hu say akampoma keke na teho ti you can imagine the ekoso ewo inside ho oh ensuo no aye adwuma papa adwuma bone de enso an so onye en wonam a woye en na ese saniema ni bi ko bi na tani no de betumi dia kwa na de ko de ntumi fa nkonso a na aba betamu nti eno a na eye sa na epoye mantemu wo mu anya wo mo hwe no yenko ne yenko hwe me be wie no ma break it down ama voter region mi ahodo a aye affected no fi se eni aye nyan pa yenko jama de hye opambo ho na ye ne no nkonkodi enkobo me ya otrenka ya bwakaba na boy amane epoye mantemu emiamia ahodo a ensuo no ayire aduru a wodi bone ase bi arefo che so bese bia bi kura ka ho no bo ami ehunu
yo me da say Kofi obetemu wo epoye mantemu a se ne wodi ka chechire mu no enye epoye mantemu ko a na eye dam spillage affect but ye hwe epoye mantemu ha ba bi ti se Sojaman district ene obetemu atimpuku ene omo wo nsu na no a besi eye lowa benya kromo eye pom etwamua de fa kosi akuse ene asitware anumpo so ewo greater carriage ne de se ne nsu no esi aye no asai nyama yie papa ama ese efie ahodo nyina de ya po se farmers ahodo omo ye adwuma wo nsu no so omo ye tilapia ene omo mfidi anase omo net ahodo omo atu ewo nsu no so nyina ya mutu chese
tilapia na ya wo moto net no wo nsuo num na wo mu asisi ho no mo de tilapia na agum na wo mu aduane e wo nsuo num tilapia no ko
nyina pimo baby ti say atimpoku akusia sutare dia tilapia be ayete ye mfa nye hwe chese Kofi
wo mu apia ne nam
chese omo buso ebi wuda mountain so ayeze ase se ne nsuo ni ye na twetwetwe omo nti se nsuo no ba no kaka na be pia omo
wow
tonchen o se nsuo mu nam de nyom tini so
no correct
se dodo na na se de odi kaka ye no ye ni bia rebanyefo twetwetwe nkomo a omo chemu se nye afei anasa afei 2023 enko ano omo bi amobie sa nsuo yi nemo omo sha se ye sa spillage since 1996 eye first one omo ye 1967 omo ye spillage 1968 omo ye bi 1970 omo ye bi 1971 1972 1974 1991 2010 and after 2023 na omo chemu se ye ni temomofo no bebre edi nkomo a yes 2023 die e chenkure a je se dia rempanyefo e chemu se spillage no omo hwa ko se me ya nsu no ebe fi dam no mu anase da bi omo hwe se nsu no beba be topepepe no se bedu ho dia a ometimi atumu na samle ameni ko se ya enya bedu sa level no omo hwe ne de ene amanfo mfe ani mu se spillage ne de ebe koso akoso ntia futuo ena omo de ma amanfo wo nsu na no ahodo se omo hwe yie pa na no so nam so mampanyimfo ahodo ewo mpatam ha bi obe Sojaman okọ eye sha osudoku ne mpatam bi ane donation ya ena eye MPC ni DC ne omo aspirant afa ho ande chese omo eye donation ede ama amanfo ewo ha wo mum na Kofi dia ya ne se ensuo a aye sei no ensuo amanfo benum ewo nsuo ya no ahodo no aye den ede amomoti se contamination aba ewo nsuo no o se obi woni fie na nsuo ya aba beto no Kofi ya ne so nyina na akafra sabi obi bibi on fanchen ama nsuo no aye contaminated a omunya bi no nti Ghana National Fire Service mfanyimfo ahodo a ewo various assemblies no na ehwe aboa amanfo ama omotimi anya nsuo anom a bi mo so omo nnuane mattress na Kofi dia ya se okopem wasutware kra obi ne yere ene omo da soro on completed building so a omo de atwede empo na efro a edu anyumra na omo afro akoda ho a eya reho sempa Kofi
Osha is in regional so far mo aprobo no bia wo mo ye impact na ye kese pa wo mo hachi wo mo kese pa na ye he
baby pa what Eastern region a problem pa a suchare yɛmfa sɛ akusi ɛkɔ suchare mpɔtɛmɔ no hɔ ɛna nsuo no aha adwen pa na wohwɛ suchare baabi a ɛwɔ na ɛbɛn lower menya krɔbɔ ɛne lower menya krɔbɔ saa osidoku ɛna ɛbɔ hyia ne saa nti yɛmfa ne sɛ wɔ lower menya krɔbɔ mu kakra ɔmo ho akyerɛ ɔmo yie papa kofi ɛfa nsuo n'ano akusi ɛkɔ lower menya anasɛ suchare deɛ tilapia farm kɛseɛ pa China for kofi China ni an era ho.
Oh.
Omo nam a chese omo ye nyina ye ne China ni panyi ba ko edi nko omo chemu se 5 million Ghana cedis na nso atiye di omo awu e wo nam a omo ye ni nyina etimi akwa omo net kegis ahodo be 400 ni akire ni nyina nso no e de kwa akoto epulum e wo adan ene ne mpotem.
Na ye tetie ni ye nipa a wo mo ajapade ekọ wo mo adan ensuo afa ye nya obi a wahwe ne nkwa ewo
so far de nipa baako na metini akase wawu ewo saa spillage a ekọ so no e China ni a owo sitware baabi a yetu anwea ewo sitware no eho na yetemu se be 3 days ago ya na omo hu se China ni ebe nsuo ye ni achese o fruit ya ne sa Ghana Police Service mpanyifo etimi abeyi no enti omugu so ye mu asose nsuo no na etimi aye ne sa ana se bia ne obi na etimi adi ne bone sa enti metimi aka se supi se China ni ba ko no wa sitware ababi a yetu anwea e wa sitware no ono na sa me no kasa de so far e betimi akonfirm aka se wato na nanom e wa hyedo enam spillage ya e course wo Akosombo Dam yi ho
Ene ebeda se koso adi eche yenim se na otwe a yesi me committee no so mbeba ho so mbeye dan yo na wama yehu de ebesie why ye da se bi alright German de share opambo na ye ne kokodi nkomo de efri apoya mantemu no ye bekọ fra mantemu nso ne akọhwe se de ho nso etie in fact uduru wa adaye titensuo mu nyina ene North Town, South Town, Central Town, ehwo nyina esio no edi wo mo bone papa ama make say akoye esun ene areho a wo mo hunu dia wo mo enye ye bekọ akwedi nkomo sisi a ye ne atrenchembre mu aboafo no ye no bekọ akwedi nkomo ne ahwe so far said the etie ankasa wo mo assessment but o hwa checks no ehye Central Town district say oh udru wa enkro emako aduasa tei kofe eyevugoji kolipe edafe eye emiam yahudo pi ahope eye atitipe kese akokope o nyina ensuo no eyiri asai kru no enyina sanso na oba South Town a ehon so no enkro emako aduonu mienu asoga akopeka ho wo ho nyina wo mo ho akire wo mo asese wo mo hunu de wo mo enye wo mo ho ensuo no adibone ewo ho ama se de obi beka se magnitude se de asai niema no ama ubu nkonta no kora no a wo hunu se de wonye no North Town district say ehon so wo mo kan ya womunya aduonu miensa ena womo so saa hawi ato womo eye nkruma akomako aduonu miensa oba Keta district a Keta township nyina ka ho ebi ene uduru ho a ho so enkro no mako edu womo so ensuo no edi womo bone pa ukọ anlo area ho no a ho so enkro no mako dunsia 16 ena womo so ensuo no edi saa boni ewo ho na yenko na yene nadmo director Emma Esujaman district Yera David Sosu yene no eni enkomo na yenhwe nadmo for reports so far wo mo ewo Yera ati enka anwumre ya yemo ajo ba Angel FM ene Angel TV so hello yes obeti enkana afi yene no edi enkomo o say you are not live on TV why sir okay hello but hello you on Facebook one I was please so we don't have any Yeah, they can't win it. And we don't have any Ghana president to get solutions about Ghana's problem. Also, Abraham, or other statement, they are not in Kakrampacho. And Kwame Dignity say everything, Mr. President. What should he do now? This is a disaster, and you guys are putting the blame on him. Why don't you we ask ourselves? Kwame Dignity to me say, I say we Kwame pa. Use condom, Jerry. We didn't know use condom, Jerry. Or say edumaden pa na mo ye no. Monkoso sa Nyankopon enhiramo. Okay. And otro ede ebae. Was in fact water is too powerful, more than fire pa. If me PSC amanfo entwi. The entire makers and say VR so as I say wo mo hwe na wo pe empatasika ene empata niema bi ede ma wo mo a ensuo no edi wo mo bone no. Ene de menim say sa course na ba pa, but so far ene ebe national debt a emu edu pa wo hwe niema ensuo no asay a enye easy. We say great work watching you live from Dakuma. Okay, Dakuma for your chairman Charles Ochi message. I don't know. Was sometimes a negligence and so Kwame Dignity and what they buy. Kwame one na menti as no as an admiral director of Betsy and Car. There are David so what and Cabio. What you can? Yo, yeah, that's the pioneer may say what kind of work. Wamian Tidia Kosi, I say. More search and more ye. And more proper man for from so muhiam one. Mube describe way saying the SC our history mo ewo.
Yo, medaf na metie wati for emre. Na answer na cry that happen wo. Make that say after wati for na say. Adia SC na the camera thing yengi politics in no. So we radio stations ni na we TV stations media. I say obi that and I will bring to a essay Myanmar. Yengi politics.
Angel FM.
Okay. Who desire? Yeah, so this year I will have a Akosombo Dam and my England Paniano. And I ensure a woman a year as a good idea, Sempany, and Wilson Manaman, the thing. A base me the only day bar. Ebekayin I will Ghana na saying in our Bekaya, and then exactly 1 month of being a for European sooner into the door ever friend equa, if he shall fear everything nipa and yama. I'm son near for
Angel FM.
Now water level less than 272. And now you can say into the level after 10 run a page to do 277.14 feet. We will be touched and a time Nankasano, the capacity, I think not contain, and so I think not contain, a 276 feet, and the bit near contain. And it's a name in here, Pejara could do 277.14 there. Let's see, you get to say, and ya dear, said the VRA can say 1 feet, so it be into
Angel FM.
Ma yen share yenim say spillage wo mo taaye in fact bagredam ye mape na wo mo egbo kokoso mbebie wo ho pe na VR fo nso aka eba na ebro yen so a yen so bebie nti omanfo enhwe niema eyi we no ase ayiri afa areas a brebi atwam nanka ensuo no nko ho nyina e na ama abasa
yo mi na me ase ademo
Angel FM.
VR for FPL na akusefo nso afele na akusefo spele via ekwahe ekubupu nti se akusefo spele na se pono ewo soro a ntimi ndie nso do no eba nkuku efunu mu na asati se de papa nti eno na di sa onye na yi ede abrayen.
Okay. Not just say no a day problem no about the fact say we are spelling, or is that it? Because every time you but this time baby akoko areas we are here to say woman that challenger not maybe a money and so woman that challenge.
You look at what I say, no intime in Gedo Dona. it is a onye na
Angel
FM. And a volume to a VRA still no. Ni na your contribution factor. Outside and run na VRA still 6,663 cubic meter per second. It is a volume no draws. It is a cocoa band for no in yellow dona. Etimi onye ni edesa edepa.
Oka se enye dodo a eje wo he na de na ama entumi nye dodo.
Oda ye hana de ye de taje e wa ha. Na ata ko fa akusi. Na akwa ko bo efunum e wo adan ho no ba bi.
Angel FM.
Insunu ko bo funum bo ho no. E na se ntumi enje insunu a. Ye mfa ne se nti yari koyi. Let a pronounce rise akosoro enya de we nkokun e ma ne yeye enti ne ati bia da fail the back na e sa onyi na ye hu aba
Ti we no enye se nipa no e na abel asi wo modan no wo bia bia ense se wo musi e na nsuo no ayiri afa ne mom nsuo no e na wa free ne kwan mu e na ba bia se okọ a ontumi nkọ e na wabu awura ho nyesa na tie
Femini anu me wo economic me account antemi bit me eyi anu ye. Esa se me wo esojama me na me in charge of esojama. Inti anga wo me wo kono wo line no sibia and go bit me ab.
Okay. Because this call for my own say comment section obi say ai wo mo si bia ense so musie ebi mo ho a ene nti na ama aba ne sa. But wo hwe reports are yenya no a they are areas and area ya ka se men si dan ho because spillage ba e be affect you. Then that is why we bring no ano sa problem yi atu omo on our west because area esi sa sense you know ayi aba honti no na kokobọ na eba ni nyina no there was very little they could do. Say edien and womonye because VRA or share the last time deputy chief executive Ira Edward ko be nchiemu ode man na o just still wo mu ba be bie wo mu guso they can't even tell when na wo be jai say wo mu AB no. What advice will you give? Hello? Mama line no mama na yentumi ene Ira David so eye enkomo because as it stands now kokobọ no bai say mo amote low areas mo amote ebe ensuo no mo amote areas abribia ye die dam no a ya eyiri fam no nyina no mo hwe mo ho ye but say no eyiri abu atra areas a ye nim generally say a hane de ensuo no eyiri efa ho no atra enenam areas a nipa ne nim kra omo wo hwa bi wo hwa wada eni ntino na ensuo no awura fie. And so in this instance, advice Bernard Bema, who is the next target? And then yes, no. Ira David, so should not me be just this advice Bernard Bema because Kokobo Edi can buy and one way better 2 years. One went to a winning say and 2 woman now 2 women. So nobody knows who is next. Advice Bernard Bema from Bernard no point of view.
Yo, me da say, you kind of
Angel
you realize in kind of and saying spillage I'm a current flu no and why you been powers in smooth you pick up the end of everything and a level no so a page up so it advice every man affair yen young man will be enjoy yet the kind after home me no can say Yakwa ko tumo prebia only gathering sunum at this time. I will gather crowd no. And na go tell everyone so ya stop on say ma won create commercial activity in sunu to no. Once worry here. It ye fa look at the ticket so at any nyina say wonja isa nyama no go see
Angel FM.
One to asonye. And na ye nyam nso so editing sunu no do no ya to on to say won to fi ko na da bia yes ya ma won ebi mpese go to na say ye twen na say wo mpese go to a emra ma ye ho kan say ye be force etu wo etu ho na ye re force etu wo etu ho a ye ma won papa ni mpo enkita eni tamri a akwenya wo ho no wɔn nyinaa no into hɔ ɛma yɛn.
And I guess hotels no sense hobio mo ada mo bi am koda hotel or those areas ana
Yes, I'm American.
okay chemu
For 19 to not to what you're saying to my friend.
okay
Then ya current flow no and why you're being and the say who bet me about that hotel name himself a cool to no so we nam and now the boat back on 19 to no so the stress won't jai and no to say answer.
Same way there. Yeah, that's it. But more in more estimation, the baby be able to not be back to normal.
Yare a train young people there, and I get the volume I want the charge in them. When I bring up a capra, say, Yame, I don't not the inflow, no, and she has done the activity. Intimate card, but entry degree, no, a baby.
Yeah, that's it. Here are David Sosu and or yeah, Sujaman District NADMO Director. Yeah, see a voter, a hono ankasanso, near Quaco share or more a war hono challenges. Inya honorable Kujetua Blackwa or call it for certain and a lot of things happen or voter region or you be call a honso sisiana. Yeah, Executive Director, Bureau of Public Safety. Dr. Nanaya or is it Aquada? You know any enkomona yenya doing safety precautions and nyema etise sabri emu. Doc, what you can read about you?
Yeah, Major so Michia, a tear for you now, so.
You, a tear for you now, Ejo. So, Major say, well, who know the volumes of Insia Eba and Hawa at Yababetuya. So, what Director Emma Bureau of Public Safety. Mama for her she wants to say. What will you suggest?
No, me that say. Yedi kaino. Emma Womo Sabria Mino Kasi, they are in dire need of support. And in terms of shelter, yeah, they are there. No, I had to go to them.
Angel FM.
As Bureau of Public Safety, they say some of these things as a country, a idea we could have prevented it, and as to why after many years, we have such challenges with opening of dams, it's still something that boggles our mind. Why Bagri Dam? Yeah, when they spill water, there is a problem, and sometimes it costs lives. Akosombo, dams in here, it costs lives. And say, your mind we are forward thinking. We can put in place measures. Say, amount for a bit lusu shelter and cry, it will be something minimal. By the time we are done dealing with the crisis
Angel FM,
it will cost the taxpayer billions of cedis. Sasubono, mind the Kobo will go fear out to enemy. Me get here, baby, Sebio Juma, Amai, and I say, Obidia Shay and Sano, Yahu, and ye gen ne so pepe, but Ubia. Taxpayers etwo ayeditiano no atena say high, and it's going to cost us this. As you speak, NADMO has been mobilizing and distributing relief items. Saskano free neighbor free. It is something that we can avoid. NADMO is not there to be providing relief for disasters that we can avoid. It is not their job. Somebody should be held responsible for that.
Angel FM.
Lack of forward thinking as of my state institutions and in Yama Yadi Atutu Yejuma Yahuntino. As a country, we are always in a cyclical mode of disaster after disaster. That is what Abribiaika said. We must come to that point where it ends. And for it to end, we must begin to hold people accountable. Isu na nyese bi onsu keke na ato na ejiri afa amanfo dan ene
me tell you, it means when no yent mean fan an act of God, it be natural occurrence, be NSC. Where negligence, is that what you're saying?
It's not one of them. Yes, the dam is not broken. It was deliberately open. So it cannot be the act of God. Why not be a dam no, under whose authority? Assessment, ben forewarnings, ben measures, ben so that these things will not happen. City authorities, no, where are they? How did they also plan knowing say there is a dam upstream it should flow and show flow. This is how far. And we have people who know the devastation that this dam opening was going to cause. What kind of engagement? Yeah. And suddenly we are all caught in the web. We are running helter-skelter, putting committees together, and those committees are not going to bring back the properties and the lives and the livelihoods that are lost, and some of them are now in the balance. We are fighting as a country from every corner at the individual level to grow. But there are some key persons at key places. And more actions and inactions, it's drawing all of us back many years. Look at the buildings that have been submerged. Look at the lives, possible lives so far, and lives that have been lost. Nobody's putting that statistics out there.
Yeah, apart from one Chinese, no other accounts. Yeah.
Yes, but definitely there will be lives lost.
Sure.
Look at the scale of coverage of.
Yeah.
It would be a miracle to say we planned this so well. Something that is not planned, we cannot say it's not costing us. So we must look out for people to hold responsible for that actions. This is 2023. Our models for why it say this is the volume of water behind the dam. We can model computer modeling. All that knowledge is in our country. Say when we open this dam, this is how far it can go. It made a calculation say because of that, this is the way we should open it. But and then suddenly everything comes to bottleneck, and then we say let's go because we don't care. The state will take care of it. And then say to come and support Ghanaians. These are some of the actions that lead to that. In the Bureau of Public Safety, we have said, most of our social problems are now, attempting, they are now eating into the security space. They have become a security issue. So when you displace people to this level, what will they not support? Away people's livelihoods to this level, and support it. So we must be careful where we are. We should be able to hold people accountable. We have said, the idea we are is not something at any serious country setting up a committee, parliamentary level or national level committee. No, is not enough. Yes, and people always sit and they.
And on the top of mind, so you push blame to get people set up.
Well, I would rather, instead of saying pushing the blame, I want to say
responsibility. Okay.
Where should we start from? We want to start from the VRE. The free VRE, then taking it from my friend is saying the district level, regional level, and if possible, whoever the Minister of Interior, he is one of the longest serving in Akufo-Addo's administration. And so this Honorable Ambrose Derry has disappointed us so much.
Angel FM.
So we are Minister of Interior. You should be saying everywhere. We have BNI agents littered across the country. Some of them and people are not there are people who are stationed at VRA as BNI agents. They are everywhere in our country. Okay?
Yeah.
Everywhere in our country. Some of them we are not supposed to know, but we know them.
Okay.
National security cannot say one says as me eba. He has no idea. National security in public safety. You should be able to ask, what is the consequences on the people? What is the consequences, economic consequences, cost, nothing of that sort has happened. And when you push social issues to the brink, it becomes a security issue. That's what we are saying. And we should go ahead and hold people accountable. Let's start from the VRE, where that decision to open the dam came from.
Angel.
Look.
What he did, what he did not do.
Dr. Nanaya, city authorities, as we Jaman district, and I say,
wherever the thing came, because yes, and show no etine by an omunim se befaho. What were their calculations? Modeling, it can come to this level. This is how far we can permit them to build. All those things,
Angel
people are just suffering, needless suffering, while other people pocket the money. And at the end of the day, you and I will be sitting on radio discussing this, and people are getting rich out of such wickedness. Until we must hold people accountable.
Sure.
They hold people accountable.
Dr. Edas anyway. Sure. I was here for Asemno and Yedi Ho and Komono. In fact, a very complex matter. Dr. Nanaya or Akwada and Yeneno Bodin Komono or Executive Director at the Bureau of Public Safety or the punchlines be at the Abba. Yes, you are spending a lot of time on this story. I see now because it is a matter now. Attention and not a hiano. And cause the SECO. The level of distraction. Challenger a woho any dear SCN Casapanoa. Say enya that attention necessary. So we are giving much of Sisubio and Umrina, ya share the angles. No, say me kind of say you be the other encomo. But nominate Dr. Thomas Anaba, or your former director of Ridge Hospital, executive director, Africa Center for Health Policy Research and Analysis. You know any encomo. Dr. Nyumre Yamwajo.
Thank you, Medawati.
Yo, yeah, that's a pan so and yo. At your phone na ejo so. Yen share and see no say dear. Dear Abba, my name's Anton Crabet me atom kosia we ni because kwa na eko. But the ban say ya straight away. Omanfo nsia ombenom ayeden. Ye say ejanan afra ama apiapia eye ball ahodo ewo area ho nyina friends na ede enam. And so definitely health implications. Be womaninti na ya frɛ anwumre ma yenhwɛ the SCA Eastern Region Volta region specifically and effect no ayekesepa. What should we be looking at about health?
Okay, that was the break.
Angel FM.
Just like you have said, Yankasa Yemina, you said, surely yes, I know, not for the brave, had to evacuate their houses.
Yeah.
The first impact on them is psychological. It's very demoralizing. It suppresses their immunity, so they'll be prone to infection. So you've lost all your property, you have no place to stay, then they'll go and dump you or camp you at a particular place that everybody there is mixed up. So infectious diseases is going to be a very serious problem for us.
Angel
Here's the case we show now say almost contaminated, boreholes very contaminated, wells very contaminated, rivers are being show from the rivers very contaminated because all the rubbish they got open the face and I beg to say smoothie people are working on are infected in the first place.
Angel FM.
So the level of infection in Ghana this time, I say yes, extreme measures. So one, psychological depression is coming on, people are going to get infection, people immunity are going to go down. They've lost all their resources, even money. Some of them said their monies are gone.
Yeah.
It is away. So even to go to hospital is going to be a problem. Some of them cannot even get another health insurance card to let them know that they have the card, let alone to use it. So I think this is a moment that we have to set up a very serious health management team in every district that has been affected by this. Then we have to start with prophylaxis for all the people for very infectious diseases like typhoid. I know malaria will come up, cholera may come up, and other waterborne disease will come up. So we have our hospitals for all this, and also get a measure whereby anybody who comes in as a result of the flood with these infectious diseases, diarrhea, and the rest, we don't have to be looking for going to buy a folder, going to do that, straight away to treatment, and government must bear the cost.
Okay.
Anything like, where's your ID card, where is this and that? Somebody comes with diarrhea, vomiting as a result of the flooding, or comes with malaria or something, fever, must go straight for treatment before they ask him of anything, because it's an emergency. Or else if we joke, this disease, this outbreak that is going to come will be overwhelming that we can't handle. That is it in the first place. That we stock all our hospitals that are accessible to all these people, where they are coming with food, with drugs, with clean water, and then provide them with sanitation and hygiene pads, hand sanitizers, warming items for them to warm the water. If they can't even buy pure water, they should boil the water very well so that it will cool and they'll drink. Or they get pure water machines or pure water companies, buy the water and go and share it to these people to drink. Let's not allow them to drink the water that are flowing in the river, or else we are going to be a serious problem of diarrheal diseases in this country, especially the areas that have been affected. It's going to give rise to what? Production of more malaria,
mosquitoes.
And that will transmit more malaria. So we have to look at how we prevent this by making sure that we stock our hospital with the needed materials for diagnosis and also for treating of the malaria, and also provide them with mosquito nets where they are staying, where they have been camped to minimize the effect, especially pregnant women and children. We have to provide them with the needed protection against malaria, prevent it. Because after the contaminated food and all those things, it's secondary to me now, but malaria is going to be something that is going to boom in those areas. So this is things that I think we should do. Call on government to restore the health sector very well, especially the communities that have been affected, to have stock of enough treatment for diarrheal diseases and for infectious diseases and also for malaria, so that they can take care of all these people. If it's possible, provide them with at least one square meal, a very good meal in a day, to boost their immunity so that they'll be able to withstand all this danger that is looming.
Wow. A call for a meal a day, is that not too much to ask for? Looking at looking at the numbers and accessibility.
The number that has been affected is not up to the number that was affected during the COVID-19.
Angel.
Okay.
Money for all that. You understand? Don't let us bring in money here. Look, you see, sometimes I say we look at government to waste our money, and when it's time for them to really use it, and we are calling for new journalists again are protecting for government. Let them come and say there's no money. Let's ask them where they put all that money. The $70 million that they use to dig a hole to build a church, is it not money? Or the $25,000 million that they use to hire a house in Adaklo, to house COVID-19 victims, where no COVID-19 patient went there, is it not money for it? So we have money. They are wasting it. So they should find money to take care of those who are currently in need. After all, in France, a building got built and we send money to them. This is water that has flooded our country. And we need money for our own victims. So let's not defend, talk to protect government. Let the government come and say there is too much for it. Let's advise them where they can get the money. Because there's money. Let me not quote the president.
No, yes, I get it, but Sika already has a Sunday day call. And I say in general, yet Sika so as a country.
I didn't get the question, please.
Okay, sir, quoting the president, yet is Sika, so no, Mrs. Sika, so dear, where the insurer and a DB aircon. So, but as a nation, you was Sika, and you know, I agree with you.
As a nation, really, we don't, I know we are in crisis. Emergency, contingency, have those ones. There is no way they'll tell me that because we are in trouble, there's no contingency fund for some of these things. It must be there. They saw the rain. We have the geological service that was prognosing a lot of rain. There will be flood. And if there's flood, there will be outbreak of a waterborne disease. The government should have made sure they keep some money for it. Contingency fund would come here to play. We have money to pay soldiers and all that to go and block barriers for COVID-19 not to enter Ghana. Now we have a waterborne diseases coming, and we are saying there's no money to feed people because all those people, who is going to feed them? If water has taken away my food items, taking away the little money I have no job to do right now. How am I going to feed? How am I going to feed? Government must come to the rescue of these people because there's no way they can get any better meal to eat, or else we will allow them to eat anything at all. Fall sick, we can take them and they'll die. Are healthy, so we don't spend money buying medicine. So it is government duty to feed those who have been affected by the flood, who can't have a meal.
Angel FM.
Do we need them to die just because we don't have money? We can stop certain projects. The Bank of Ghana project can stop. They can stop it. After all, UK is using their Bank of UK since 80 something, and they are still using it. So they can stop that project and stop the National Cathedral project. And stop other projects that they are doing.
Doc, very strong points, and you may, Joe. Dr. Thomas Anaba, the other term says, Yema victims in every day. Yema womo ediane na womo eni. That will be a matter for discussion. And yes, I see Kwaku did that. Well, see, I agree with him. Elizabeth Gaze perfectly said, very well spoken, sir. And also actual Ediaba. I see a lot of people are womo any agent say, Yenama work for Yamantemu, any woman from Mantemu areas are in Siedio Moboneno. There be I am Modiane, Yen Nuediane, and Fama Omo. At least 1 square meal every day. Na womanina and Quankofa ya the Bonnie Bia Amma Ewoho. Well, say this is not natural disaster, but negligence on the part of VRA. Samuel Techi message I watch Edia to Facebook and no. Charles Leng say people must go to jail, especially leaders, before they know that this is my job. Before they know that this is my job. Okay, okay, we Meduma. Where say me Wadoma West Nkrankwanta and Ameshemo, your friend Kwaku did that. Okay, Kwaku Yate. Was it Ghana? That Ben Cran, ni Baba Jama, okay, ye Cleland, and watch your way a day Abba. What are they again, sir? Yanu Adriane a day, and fa Emma Womwa, which may leave a comment.